Don't you see them? Don't you see them? Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this down when I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake boss. Fill up the bag to the brim right there. Standing in the shine, make a dim right there. Gospel truth, got his hand right there. That boy stay by the rim right there.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Stepping up is Tommy Edman. He'll get us started in this one under
Leading
the
off
lights.
tonight for St. Louis, the shortstop.
Now the first pitch.
Edman.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Next to stand in is Dylan Carlson as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And this isn't his strong side, at least not in terms when you look at the stat sheet or his consistent contact rates. I just don't think he's quite as smooth with his rhythm and swing mechanics when he's hitting left-handed.
And this will be fouled away. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. Line to the right side. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in is Paul Goldschmidt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew
The pitch.
McCutchen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Inside corner called a strike 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. DeYoung backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Next, here is JT Realmuto. Now here's the first offering. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Martinez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Carlson gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Grounded to third. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 0-2 to Molina. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Yadier Molina is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Fouled off. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins.
The first baseman,
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Here's Didi Gregorius.
the shortstop, Didi
First offering.
Gregorius.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1 the count.
Popped him up. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. That brings up Alec Bohm. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. This one's flared toward left center. Edman ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that top of the third set to get underway, and into bat next one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Sacrifice attempt here. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. So now to the plate, Dylan Carlson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Quinn gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the DH, Adam Hazley.
The designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
Now here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is softly hit down the line to third. Throw gets him 2 down. Now at the plate is Roman Quinn. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he's safe. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Runner goes for second. Here's a pop-up now. DeYoung has a play, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. A couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Segura has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Count even at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Count now a ball and a strike. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Fouled away.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. O'Neill leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Softly hit here to the left side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Now 1 down with the bases empty. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. This is foul right side. Bases are empty, one man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Base is empty, 2 away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Grounded down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring up the sweet-swinging Matt Carpenter. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Segura fields it cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 out, bases empty, and into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
In there, a base hit. That brings in Tommy Edman, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep it back on off speed.
0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Now at the plate, Alec Bohm flew out in his only at-bat so far.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here now is Adam Hazley. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike 2.
A ball and 2 strikes. and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for round number 1. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Hoskins in foul ground. 2 gone. Next, it'll be Paul DeYoung, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Into the box, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That evens it up 1-1. DeYoung is off at first with 2 away. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Easy there, big fella. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, here is Roman Quinn, a matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Roman Quinn.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that misses 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count and the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some...
But we'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yadier Molina. Connor Brogdon is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 75.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. 1 away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's waved at and missed. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Matt Carpenter goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Harrison Bader swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Fouled off. 2 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Last half of the 7th here. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hoskins.
Boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Next up, Didi Gregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. Up next, Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Now here's the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Harper at the track. The wall. Gone to lead off the inning. In now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Gregorius is there for it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in next, Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Adam Hazley digs in now.
The designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And That's out number 1. And that'll bring up Gene Segura. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Jordan Hicks answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging on the first pitch as he hits this one on the ground to second. And quickly, there are 2 away. Now, into the box. Roman Quinn. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First offering. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Edman is calling for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over.
Trust me when I tell you no reception.
So now into the box is Paul DeYoung. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in next, Tyler O'Neill, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. Here it comes. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Andrew McCutchen singled in his last at-bat. And he'll step off and try and reset. He's set, and the pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. fouled away. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So the next to bat will be JT Realmuto. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Genesis Cabrera comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Here's Bryce Harper now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And this one's in the dirt. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Realmuto leads off first with 1 away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Phillies down to their final out now. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and a strike to count. Into the corner and slicing foul. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. DeYoung is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. St. Louis came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Carlos Martinez is credited with the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final